Welcome back to Talk and Gel with Lionel. You don't know a fantastic Friday, people. Big up to everybody that's got it locked in wherever you are across the globe. You're listening to News Talk 93 FM. You can follow us on Instagram at Funtastic 93 FM. If you're new to the Instagram page, just go ahead and click that follow button. Ensure that you're following the page so that way you'll activate the comments. Also, those of you who, want to watch a recap of these interviews, you can go ahead and check us out on YouTube. Yeah, man, the thing turn up, with Ting. Yeah, the videos are there. So go ahead and check that out. Just type in Funtastic Fridays, News Talk, 93 FM. We that.
Listen, somebody messaged me and said, where you find them, girl? I love them. I just I'm not being biased, not because I'm a female, but them real with the answer them.
All right. Well, we're gonna find out what these ladies do think money, the kind of impact money has on the relationship. We're gonna get into the meat of the matter right now. Ladies, we kind of get an idea a little bit earlier, right? But I want to really know, how do you feel about being in a relationship where you make significantly more money than your man? Don't all rush to answer the question.
So honestly, it's neither here nor there to me personally. I'm sure my man doesn't care if I make more money than him because unless stress for him pocket.
Yeah.
And I think because to me, your relationship, you really are one entity. So if I win, he wins. If he wins, I win. It's not at that point, it's not I or me. It's more we and how can we support each other along our journey.
All right.
So I really don't I'm not gonna say, I make more money than you, I'm not talk to you. Because when you meet somebody now, might not be where they are a couple years
From
down
now.
the road or whatever it means.
Things might change for the better, you
Right.
say. All right. What about you, Kimmie?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's my money, so...
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, go on again. You say it's your money?
Yeah, it's my money.
I thought you guys were in a relationship.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with my money? I mean... I always tell people that I'm motivated by my earning potential. So if I make more than you, I won't belittle you for that. I definitely won't belittle you, as long as you can still foot your thing.
Okay.
Right? So if you can still, afford yourself and everything, no problem. Because don't believe so me make more money than you, then you are running for my money.
All right, hold on there. For example, before we get to Jonelle, since we're on your question here, so let's say the bills come up to 100,000, yeah? And you are making 400,000 and he's making 100,000. How much would you want him to put to the bill?
If he wants to be the head of the house, I mean, head your household.
So what I
to be a head of the house, but if it is that
Wicked, he's a wicked man.
If it is that we see each other as equals, I'm just saying.
Agree over
If it is that we see each other as equals, then maybe something like that can be like a 60-40 split, right?
Okay.
But no, because you have some relationships that the man he has to see himself as the head. You can't head something if you can't foot the bill.
Okay.
Right? So once it is that you see, we're equals, then a 60-40 split or a 70-30 split.
Mama.
All right. So let's go to Jonelle. So back to the question.
Which version of the answer? Which version are you?
I honestly don't know yet, honestly.
How would you feel about being in a relationship where you make significantly more money than your partner?
Okay, because of my personality, that's impossible. However, let's just say one day I were to wake up and not be Jonelle, but had Jonelle's previous experiences. What you said, I fully admire. But speaking from someone who grew up in a household that had that dynamic and I saw what it did, I personally would have put myself in that position.
What?
Because basically I can be very open. Basically,
yeah, just give us an idea.
Growing
what you
up,
mean.
my mom made more than my dad. Of course, a divorce. You know, man wicked. Sorry, daddy, I love you. But
Wow.
man wicked. But the thing about it is that one of the constant things that he would always say that always hurt him was
Hurt him, or-
persons. Yeah, he would always say always annoyed him. That person's always
Oh, something
said
that hurt him continually. Okay.
back then.
Yeah.
They always said that is your mother or my mother bill you because he earned significantly less than she did.
Oh.
So of course, growing up in that dynamic, seeing what it did to a man who I looked up to, I personally wouldn't
put a man in that situation. Okay.
But you know that sometimes it's not even like what persons are saying, but it's just how the man feels, because you know sometimes when them say woman make more than them
feel away.
Them feel away.
Right.
So yeah, I get
So as
what
if him
you're
can't
saying.
manage it.
If him can't manage
No,
it,
but
then-
I think personally it also depends on how you manage your household and how you relate and communicate as a couple. I think that is also important.
So that is why, you know, these discussions, you guys should have them before getting in a relationship, so you know how person feel, so that if they do get to that situation now, you'll know, say, no, what this now, yeah. Probably some ladies will say, because I think it happens out there now. Some ladies probably never make all 500K, but they make the man know say 150 shall make.
Well, actually, to follow up on last week's response, because we asked the men last week, do they have an issue if their women earn more than them? They said no. However, the issue they have is when it's held against them.
Right.
Because women tend to be very guilty of giving back this.
Right.
That, yo, come on to my house.
Or,
And make this.
I know you buy it.
I know you back.
So
When
put,
you talk
lock
about,
off my TV.
Forbid a sheet
Yeah.
care.
Right.
Make sure you have it get vexed.
Yeah.
So they say they don't mind if women earn more.
What they call
but
it now?
what tends to
Vindictive?
come
I don't know.
with
Right, which is why I said it's important how you
Know your partner.
communicate with each
Yeah.
other. How do you manage your finances as a couple? Like, how do you deal with those issues? And so those are important questions that you have to answer before you even get to that point, which is why I can answer so confidently.
All right, because you know your partner. All right. So ladies now, would you be... All right, so I think we asked this one earlier. So let's jump to I say a second to last question. So viewers on the live, if you have a question you want to ask these ladies, men out there, you hear the ladies, I'm going to answer the thing. We know we have several questions with them to answer it. So if you have the question that you want to ask, go ahead and drop it on the live, or you can send us a text or WhatsApp 876-212-9824 or 876-462-0919. Just send us those messages. We're going to ask one of those questions as the viewer's question or the listener's question. But before we get to that one, ladies, I think we asked this one earlier, so I'm going to try and put my spin on it. Would there ever be a situation where you ask a guy on a first date? Yes or no? Would that ever be possible?
Ask him for money?
No, ask him on a first date. Like, ask a guy out. Do any of you ladies ever ask a guy out?
No.
Is that a thing that ladies do? Do you ask a guy out?
Like romantic?
Yeah, like, hey, you know, let's go out for, like a guy would say, hey, I want to take you out, you know, make me go to we could go up, you know, Chez Marie, you know? Would you girls ever ask out a guy?
No.
Me strongly believe that anything you want to drop in your lap, you have to work for you.
So you not work for the guy?
No, you never make me done.
Okay, go on.
I mean, I think it depends. Like, is it a complete stranger? Is it somebody? You understand, like, where is the relationship coming from? For me to have that level of comfort to ask you, but am I gonna say it's something that I'd never do? No, probably not.
But you're gonna see it's very likely happening, like
Not with
easily.
this face.
Okay. All right. I
feel like I don't need to shoot my
all right. Jonelle?
Do I look like I need to shoot my shot?
Ever thought on a little
Yeah,
No, as in I said, do I look like I need to shoot my shot? I've never been in a position where somebody where me don't want me back. So,
Okay.
like, I've never been in that position. Hence, I really can't answer the question.
All right. So therefore, let's say the guy is gonna ask you ladies out, because you don't really ask guys out.
Can I ask a question based on what the guys said last week?
Yeah.
The gentleman last week said, you know, just like a man sometimes look for a woman and then just willing to spend. You don't ever see a man and just say, yo, you want to spend?
Kim, you just see the ladies them say they would even ask him out. But that's why I asked that one first.
No hope.
Like, without no attachment,
Kim,
nothing.
them not even gonna ask the man. Kim, them are gonna like the man. It dark.
Mint sweetie, just remember that.
Mint sweetie nugget, guys. I tell you, Kim, that's why I asked that question. You see, the ladies, they don't have a problem. They say that they don't say that they don't like men.
Yeah.
They don't say men them like.
Appreciate the men.
These things are happening, but are they going to open them out and ask the guy? No, this guy needs to see the greatness that they are and approach them and ask them. So therefore, the guy asks you ladies out on a date, right? No. Would it be a problem to split the bill?
If you ask me out, you're paying. If
No, but remember, I say you not ask him out already.
No.
Get that out of the way.
Right,
I
but
get that
maybe
out of
in
the
a
way.
relationship at this point.
No, you're not in a relationship
Or
at this
we're
point.
dating now.
You're
We'll pass
dating.
the first ask. If I ask you out, I don't have a problem paying. But if you ask me to come out of my yard and dress up and put on clothes, you try no say your bill.
Ladies? All right.
Yeah. And I believe that even if the conversation to split a bill comes up, do not say it to me when we finish eat. I will
Right.
walk away from that table and leave you.
Yeah.
Have the conversation before someone can say, you know, so
Facts,
me
sis.
just want to stay and chill.
Yes,
You get what I say? But don't bring that up. I will walk away and leave you at that
Let
table.
me know from your
go
ask me,
bathroom.
say, yeah.
Guys, have any of you been left at the table? You may be entitled to compensation. Why not traumatize the man? Girl, let's go and leave him. What about you, Jonelle?
I don't think I'm qualified to answer these questions because I've never been asked to split a bill.
Okay.
I am of the view that if you ask me out, you're paying. If I ask you out, I'm paying. Because when me ask you out, I carry you go China, not China Express, Little Tokyo.
Right.
Like if me I say, yeah man, come where I go trucker, come where I go this place, that place, like me I spend.
Hold on.
I don't have
How
a
do we
problem
send
with
out these
I'm gonna
requests?
pay
And
though,
Kid.
because I love them thing there, like I
Kid,
love
forward my
adventures,
details over there,
etc. Like so.
I haven't been to.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind tipping the waitress or the waiter.
Exactly,
I haven't been to
well,
Choco,
Pay,
Kim.
but
Let's
yeah.
Choco sounds
like I
fun.
talk-
Don't
Yeah,
wait
at the end
until
of
we
it,
finish
like-
full belly and then you come and ask me for split bill. No.
If you
have that
ask me
discussion
out, you're
before at
paying.
least.
If I ask you out, you're paying, I will tip the waitress.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Can I repeat that? What you say? If you ask me, or if I
You
ask
pay
you,
anyway.
you're
Just
paying.
no, she's saying you're paying.
Lady, and you are paying.
So she'll cover the tip. All right.
So whether she asks or
So
not.
I'm gonna ask this. So I've all three of you ladies, just be honest. You've done the tip before. You've tipped.
Yeah.
Isn't that a requirement?
No, sometimes the guys pay for everything. Some ladies not touch them purse when them go out. So I'm just asking.
I love
You, yeah, you love joining from the.
Oh, you mean like him paying him and I did the tip?
Yeah.
No, why me I move for my person?
See that? I telling the people. I
Like
tell
no,
you.
like hence if you ask me out, I'm not supposed to pay no tip. You deal with everything. Tip getting no problems.
What? Okay.
You understand? So if when me
Yeah.
ask you out, then I will do all of that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
I'm seeing
Okay.
the hearts on the live. I'm seeing the hearts for these responses.
I like it, you know,
But feel
people.
Like the life full of woman.
Well,
The live. Listen, if you're a gentleman on the live, let me know.
yeah, talk up,
Come
brother.
and know your answer.
Oh, did anybody drop
And
their
there was
questions
a
as yet, Kimmie?
question.
All right.
So, courtesy of Carty Shakespeare, she said, "Would you ask a man to marry you?" And I feel like we know the answer based on everybody's answer.
No.
Would you ladies propose?
You know that Bugs Bunny meme?
No. Jonelle, with her silent.
Best believe I don't know how much grain of sand in a Jamaica and in the entire Caribbean Sea before that happened.
All right. All right. So here I ask this one now. So we already established that you ladies, really want that, financially stable guy to ensure that he can, support the relationship. You don't really have a problem with, putting your, share in there, but you want to make sure it's, either matched or surpassed in a sense, and it's not a fully demanding thing for you alone to be sustaining the relationship financially. All right. So here we are. It's now time for the wedding. Would you be willing, or would you see it as a problem to support the wedding event financially? Because wedding, as you say, sometimes it might come at a cost. Is it the man's job to pay for the wedding, or would the woman chip in? Is it a teamwork effort now? Remember,
I feel like it can be a teamwork.
Can be a teamwork
I
effort.
feel like it can be.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want no wedding.
I never even know.
Let's say if your money are involved, you don't want the wedding.
I don't mean it like that, but I mean like.
Oh, you're not really into the big whole wedding thing.
With the money,
Yeah. Right.
and feed a bag of people who probably don't even like we know the first place and a chant on our relationship for fail.
Wow,
Like,
friends. Wow.
Vacation money.
Okay. So you more spend to the all right. So for you, you say you not really put that money to the wedding, but let's say you put it to the honeymoon. Then you split the bill for the honeymoon.
I mean, you see, because I'm not talking from hypothetically.
Yeah, you're working together, so you're already doing it. All right. What about you, Jonelle? You're putting money to your wedding or the
I never
honeymoon?
even knew. I've never been married. Hence, clearly. Hence.
It's clearly, whatever that means.
Not yet. Does it not? You don't say anything.
No, I'm just saying.
So yeah.
Yeah.
However, I do. Isn't it tradition that I think it's the bride's parents.
So we're all. Remember, we're not living in a traditional world really right now.
I didn't so.
Yeah.
If I'm
Maybe
speaking
they can
from
find one
personal
Nigerian
experience
husband or
based on
something.
my family, I know that if I were to get married tomorrow, neither I nor my husband would be covering it.
Oh, your family will be interested in covering that.
Because it's really for them.
Okay, so they want it how they want it, so they'll cover that.
In terms of the honeymoon, no question, him go probably cover it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you really and truly
if he needs me to, I will
chip in.
I will cover the travel pillows.
Pillows.
Yeah.
I like Jonelle's contribution. So
Alright.
this is the final question from me, people. This is my final question, because I realize that you see, we're getting an idea. The ladies want the men to chip in. Sometimes they put in most. They're covering the bills. They're probably covering. No. Yeah, I'm trying to nice it up, Kimmie. So basically, the guy has somewhat most of the financial responsibility. Here we go, ladies. Question. How phone the money, I'm going to put this in a Jamaican way. So how phone the money benefit the relationship? Let me put it in English now. What contribution financially is your money to the relationship?
Okay.
Yes.
I don't feel like I should answer it. You sound like the more logical one.
Oh yeah, send she first.
Yeah, you go first.
She's sending out the PR person.
Like there's like a big sharp line right here.
She's sending out the PR person,
You go first.
But
She
she
had-
German all the time say a good woman him get
Yeah,
so if you know it, you know.
Chrishauna handles public relations for the women. She's the women PR. So give us the proper speech now.
Ask that question again.
Wait, pause. I really don't want your proper speech yet. I want, because you see them go pick out the good part out of yours and fine tune for them rough part. Give it to us rough.
Repeat the question.
The man is putting in the relationship financially. He's taking out on the dates. He's doing all these things. Once in a while, you might ask him out and pay, but that not sound like an everyday thing. So
What are you talking about? No. That's where you are so wrong. In my current relationship, me carry out my man. Me love go out. He's
more
a
than
house
him
rat.
carry out you?
No, because as in he takes care of everything.
Else.
Like everything.
Right. So
else.
you're still kind of chipping in when it comes to the comparison.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So now here we are. How does your money affect the relationship? Is it in the relationship? Is it fee money, a your money, and your money a fee money? Talk to me.
I contribute.
No, you want me to ask you.
Okay.
Sweetie and travel pillow.
Okay. Alright then. Let me give you the journal answer.
Travel pillow.
Honestly, in our investments,
Yeah.
I match whatever he puts forward.
Right.
Obviously when it comes on to bills, I say I take on the bill. Of course I take on the least bill.
Right.
In terms of groceries, he will buy the $40,000 grocery. I'll buy the $5,000.
Look, the top up ones.
Top up.
Yeah.
Travel
But-
pillows and mints.
Yeah.
Essential.
I see we're out of cornflakes this week. I'll get that.
Yeah, but
Keep your money.
but that's a standard that he set from early.
Okay, so he's
So,
already set that standard.
In my relationship, I literally don't have to worry about much.
Right. So if there was
So-
another relationship somewhere along, you would not be changing those standards.
I've never been in a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. So that's your
I
acceptable standard.
mean,
Just say you're no girl.
yeah.
How far out there from me now? What about you, Kimmie?
You're basically asking where does my money,
Go in the relationship.
Yeah.
in my pocket.
So your money, so his money is the relationship money.
No. Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
You see, the only thing a man can get me to spend on religiously is groceries. Like
Food.
Grocery shop is one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
I will do a burnout in the aisle with that trolley. Like my
All
love
right.
big space.
Now we know why the wheel them twist up so. All right.
So yeah, I will spend my money on groceries.
Right, so-
But
And everything else.
everything else, I mean, if you want to do a 70-30 split, a 60-40.
You will put something. But your rest of
Not
money
a
now.
50-50, but my money
Are
now,
your money.
investments, maybe, my little
Beautification
upkeep.
and
So,
okay.
something. So yeah.
So there we go. As we touch that point there. So you. That's why. See this. There what I. That's what I'm gonna ask now. See,
I
ladies
don't know
brought
much
up a question.
upkeep, so I still save my
So you still save
so I
something.
still save my money.
So ladies, so would you be in a relationship where you manage your own upkeep? He's paying for everything else, All right, so I take that silence.
yourself.
As in, no,
I
I
take-
you didn't even give us a chance to answer.
I thought
Treat yourself.
Also,
like,
we're
They
all
were thinking.
supposed
They were
to.
thinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
once in a while.
No, as in like for the most part, I spend on my own upkeep. As
Okay,
in like.
you go to the salon
Yeah,
and stuff.
but him like when him woman look good.
So him will put for him thing too.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't have a problem. My upkeep bill is pretty.
so you manage your thing.
It minimal. So
You budget it already. So
and I love to budget.
okay,
So
all right.
she said treat yourself, which is
Same.
which is
Yeah,
good.
like-
Give yourself a little treat.
Wonderful people. So there you have it,
not a very
guys.
flamboyant
There you have it.
person,
That is the impact of money in most of these women relationship. We're taking it as a sample size of the population.
When we're very honest.
We've got the side views that we were looking for. We got the nice views, and we got some views we were surprised to hear. But that's how it is, guys.
Yes.
So are you okay with what you're hearing, guys? Is it something new? Are you used to it? Can you manage it?
In the views, other persons agreed with conversation. People were saying teamwork when it came to Chrishauna. At some point, somebody said that's mean. I think we can assume who that said that's mean.
Right?
Right, but she was being real, and if I understand that. No, okay, let me.
Well, when she said the thing, them like pillow and them things.
Mints and travel pillows.
Mints and travel pillows.
But it seemed like the ladies really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Carter agreed she'd pay the tip. She doesn't mind it.
All right, so there you go, people. I like the views. Kim, you can come again and give your little wrap up. Just spill the mic to yourself and give your little.
Okay, good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially, as you guys know, every week we have these discussions because we're trying to encourage better relationships, more communication, topics that we don't like to discuss, and this is definitely one of them. So this is a wrap up of this segment, the impact of money on relationships. So no worry, more to come, and I feel like we already know the role of men, it's still very much there in terms of being the providers, being the spenders, for lack of a better term. That not really gonna change, but women are actually compromising a bit, except
A little bit. Them
no,
might
but
do a little
actually,
shifting.
she compromises, but it's depending on what you compromise on. Business, investment, she
Right.
want, money, the thing
And
out,
then-
and the groceries.
Surprisingly, as much as, we really know they do, but they claim they don't. Women still apparently like that chivalry.
We do. I don't know who hide it. We
doesn't like to
do.
pretend
No, a lot
they're,
of women like to pretend like, because they want to seem fair
Them no
and
wanna
want
man, them no
material.
wanna this.
So,
Whenever you get a man, we do all of them.
That's
things.
what I'm saying.
so guess what? You need to tell me where you did walk and meet that one day so we can all walk in that area there
I don't really
and just find the money in that area.
Find it,
Oh,
honestly.
all right. So,
She's the man.
Jonelle, you're my new friend. All right, so guys, I have a big up as well. Mama knows for the refreshments in studios. This is not beer empty buckle.
So what are we
beer
drinking from
empty
Mama
buckle.
Nose?
Smoothies.
Wow.
Some smoothies. This is Sherman say, yo, this tastes
What
good
flavors
enough.
are we looking
Yeah.
at there?
So it is a fruit punch, but she says it's not about dieting. It's about a healthy lifestyle. She'll work on the page. I'm gonna tell you the natural juice them are go on.
And that's M-A-M-A.
Mama
And
knows. So you know Mama
K-N-O-W.
knows best, right?
Yes,
Mama
Mama knows.
knows. Shakes and more.
Wow.
So she also had some natural treats over there, which we'll be enjoying without the viewers from the live.
Thank you, Mama
Sorry,
knows.
We don't wanna feel away. But yeah, guys, she's working on our page and she did decide to support Funtastic Fridays for the month of December. every week when we have guests, she provide liquor
So we'll be
refreshments.
seeing
you understand?
more of the treats.
So you'll be seeing more of it. As I said, the empty bucket them up proof. Mama knows, big up yourself.
All right, and big up to all our contestants in the show today, all our guests that we had in studio. Big up to Dale, this is Virgo. Big up to Black Matic. Big up to all our guests and contestants.
And winners.
Chrishauna, we had Sherman, we had Jonelle, and we also had Kimmie. And also Kimmie. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Coming up next is
Friday Night Live.
Have a fantastic weekend,
Stay
people.
safe, everybody. Remember curfew at 10 o'clock. Party!